Well, good day, viewers. Good day, boys and girls, girls and boys. And here we are at my son's place again today, and we are cutting grass this morning. I think I'm done with that, and it's noontime, so it's time for a cold beverage, and then find something to eat somewhere. And just want to take you outside and show you the lawnmower I was using, the same ones that I used yesterday, the Yardworks. And just want to show you how much fuel it burnt. I can't really say how much it is, but it's not a whole lot for the amount of time on the tractor. So just hang on a second now, and I'll get back to you. So we're at 134 hours, 0.5. Get the glare out of there. There we go. So I think that's 3 hours. I think yesterday when I started it was 131. But I'm not sure on that. I think it's 3 hours. Anyway, the gas tank. There's the gas tank. So you fill the gas tank to this line here. I had it about maybe a half an inch above that line. That's all it used. So I'd be guessing that's about 4 liters. I'm guessing, maybe 5. So that's pretty good. And I gotta find. I'm pretty sure there are grease nipples on the spindles on the deck. And one sounds like it's getting a little noisy. I didn't hit a stump, but I hit a root. And I've been hitting this root for quite a few years now. Chewing the top off with the blade. It's just at that kind of spot where there's a bit of a hump and the blades don't always miss it. So it's been getting chewed off a little bit, but it's still too high for the mowers. That is for sure. It kind of comes out of the ground like this and humps like that. And of course, I'm going this way. So I'm hitting the edge of it. If the hump was going this way, the mower would probably ride over it easier. Anyway, I put the poor little tractor into that this morning, and she stopped tractor dead and lifted me off the seat. So, and she was chewing on the top of that branch, or root, I guess you'd call it. So that's enough of that. I'm going to take the Saker saw out, and I'm going to nip off the top of that root, is what I'm going to do. So the Saker saw will come in handy again. Yes, that's enough of that. I've been running into that thing for years now, and I always say I should do something with that. I should do something with that. I should do something with that. Well, today's going to be the day. And then I'm going to get at this. I hope to get one board in today, that one long, wider one at the back, at this end here. This one here, in today. Once that's in, then it's these two narrower ones. And then this is the middle fella. I'm kind of thinking we're going to have to saw off a little bit. I'm kind of guessing a half inch or less. I've been trying to put the squeeze on them, pushing them, and I'm putting them in with my makeshift jack there. And I've gotten it down probably a good half inch or more, because it was the trailer's 76 and the boards together were all 77 or so on the plus side, and so having them squeezed together has taken some of that away, so I'll continue to do that. Anyway, my son seems to be, I guess it's not just my son, it's myself too. So as soon as somebody has a can of any cold beverage, they seem to be stacking them. All right, so welcome to Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood, and we'll see what else is going to take place here today. I'll get back to you a little later on. Me. There we go. We just had a little bit of lunch there, so we're going to see if we can get one board in there today. I think I said earlier, this fella here, that one there's going in, and then that's the dovetail one. So I'm going to get at it here, and I'll bring you back when I have something done, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, there we go. So we got the air conditioning on again. Great thing that, boys. Holy cats, I thought I'd never ever have one of them in my house. But makes me wonder. But then again, I don't have the money for it anyway, so there you go. All right, I'll shut you off and I'll get back to you later on with the results, whether I do anything or whether I don't do anything. All right, Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood fans. I got another one in, and I'm getting tired out. It took a little while again, but first bit broke, of course, and up at the other end, the very first screw I put in. Anyway, after that it went along good. It just takes time. Takes time. If you didn't have to be measuring to figure out where the old holes and old bolts through the angle iron were, it wouldn't be as bad. But I try to figure out where them are so that I don't drill into them. But obviously I didn't figure that right sometimes, because every bit that I broke off is whose fault? It is my fault, that is for sure. Anyway, they're broke, and that's it. So, yeah, 3 boards left. Look at that now. Those 3 long boards. And of course, the little short boards. So, I'm getting closer, and I almost kind of half thinking it might fit. But I kind of doubt it, but it might. And I only measured in one spot, so up about the a third of the way up, I measured the gap. And I got 18 and a half and a little tiny bit. 18, what was it? No, 18 and a quarter and a little tiny bit in that gap. And what I measured here is 18 and a half and just a hair under. So I've got, let us say, about a quarter of an inch. Now, I might get it, because these aren't squeezed together. And that's not squeezed. Now, whether there's a quarter of an inch of squeeze in there, I don't know. It's going to be close. And like I say, it could be off up further. I didn't measure up further, so could be wider too, but it could be narrower. I think we're kind of narrow on the short boards here. That one over here is got a little bit that way as compared to the long board. It's almost, yeah, a good strong 1/8 of an inch wider. And this one here on this side here is about the same, maybe just a hair less. So the back three, I would say there's going to have to be a wee little bit taken off somewhere. But the long ones up there might fit. But I'm about 75% not fit and 25% fit. Like I say, I only measured this end down here, so I don't know up top there. So I'm going to shut you off at that, but I am going to turn you back on here for a minute to show you something else. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, so now I was mentioning about the root that was up out of the ground that I've been hitting with the lawnmower blades for years and years. And I said today is the day that we're going to do something about it. So as you can see, there's some cuts there. And once I take that off of there now. And then there was one over here that I wasn't hitting, but I decided I would fix it up at the same time. So I now have a mini stump grinder. Now, I'm sure Saker doesn't want you to be doing this, but I'll tell you what, this thing was some slick. To get underneath that, just go right along and cut it off. And then I cut this one off too, but I couldn't get down where I wanted it, so I just used the end. And shoot it off. That works exactly like a stump grinder. So that's great. I won't be hitting this one anymore anyway, that's for sure. There's a lot of times I've chewed on that one. Like I say, I wasn't hitting this one here, but that one, it was nasty, just the way the ground is here. You kind of had to try and go over it the right way so you don't hit it with the blades. And of course, you weren't always thinking of that. You were, but I guess you thought that you were going to miss it, but you didn't. Well, today I got that stuff into a pretty bad there today, so it was a going. So I now have a mini stump grinder. This tool, I'm telling you, I'm sure Saker wouldn't want you to be doing that with the tool, but it's come in some handy for many things, woodworking things. And I did some fine carpentry with it today too on the trailer. There's another one I did. And I didn't saw that one off, I just did that all with the tip, like a stump grinder, back and forth. Now this one I have not been hitting, but I figured, well, while I got the machine out, I might as well do it up. Yeah, some of you are going to say maybe you're going to break the tool doing that. Well, maybe. But if I do, I'll be buying another one. They're a great little tool, I'm telling you. All right. I think that's going to be it for today. I have to say what we'll get into tomorrow. The sun might be around tomorrow, so we may do more on the trailer. Be real nice to get them 3 boards in and be done with that. And of course the trailer's not done then, but still got to hook up all the wires underneath and clean everything out of it and all that stuff. And we still have to put that piece down in between the dovetail. We got to figure out how to attach that. The other thing I'd like to do would be spray the underneath of the trailer with some oil or something, just to kind of finish that off. So hopefully by next weekend it should be done. I was talking to a buddy of mine today, and he's kind of half thinking about going to a tractor run. It's about an hour and a half away, but I'm kind of half thinking if I got the trailer ready, I just might take the old Ferguson and go. I might. Anyway, we'll see, I guess. All right, I'm moving you around a bunch here. I'm trying to hang on to too many things. Boy, that air conditioning is so nice when you come into it. There now. Whew. All the pieces of wood, chainsaw. Let me see now. Chainsaw, fine carpentry work, and stump grinder. That's pretty good. Universal tool. I had to, and I didn't show you this, but I could have, I guess. But there was a leftover bolt from the bottom side up. I'm not sure if it was this board or that board. Anyway, I took the fine carpentry saw and ground out a spot on the board so it would fit in over the bolt that was sticking up. I could have used the grinder and cut it off, I guess, but I didn't have that right here, so I used the fine carpentry saw to do that. Oh dear, you fellas are going to be unsubscribing with my foolishness. All right, that's enough goings on, so 3 more boards and then that part will be done. Place your guesses as to whether you think those 3 boards down there are going to fit in here without any cutting. I don't think the 3 short boards at the end are going to fit, but these long ones, they might. Tell me what you think. Fit or no fit? All right, I'm cutting her off here. I'm going to carry rambling on and going on foolish. So, have a great day wherever you're at and whatever you're doing. And hopefully the people in the U.S. had a great day yesterday with their 4th of July. Goodbye now.